A very good warm morning, guys. This is a Coach, your mentor, and we are back again. Today it's Tuesday. It's a new week, new goals, new opportunities. So yeah, guys, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. So I just quickly wanna do a analysis. But this time around using my cell phone. I'm using my phone right now. So currently, this is a German 30 chart. So yeah, guys, I just quickly want to teach you how how to analyze using your phone, right? Some people they don't have the laptops, so we don't want those people to be left out. So we want to cater for everyone, those who don't have their laptops, and and we must all grow as a community, right? So I just quickly want to do a analysis using my cell phone. So right now, as you can see, guys, I'm on my weekly time frame, right? I'm on my weekly time frame. We can see it. We can see that on German 30 we are still in an overall bear market, right? We're still in an overall bearish market. You can see that we are still in an overall bearish market. We were having this zone over here, which was acting as a support. Why it was acting as a support? It is because each and every time prices approached this level, prices were pushed to the upper side. Each and every time the market approached this level, the market is being pushed to the upper side, meaning that it is acting as a support over here. But immediately after breaking the structure, you see that the market gave us a retest, making this support now a resistance. Now it is acting as a resistance on the side. It is no longer acting as a support on this side. On your left hand side, it was acting as a support, but right now it is acting now as a resistance. So it gave us a retest and a further push to the downside, as we are seeing the market making a series of lower lows and the lower highs, the lower lows and the lower highs, the lower low, and this might be a new lower high, right? So we are still on a weekly time frame. We're just marking out the important zones. I also deem this as a very, very important zone. Why am I saying that? It is because, please forgive me, guys. I have flu, so please forgive my bad voice. So this time around, or rather in this era, the market was acting as a support, because each and every time the market approached that blue zone, prices were pushed to the upper side, right? Meaning that the market was acting as a support on the side, and immediately after crossing, right now I think we might be having the scenario that we had on the side. Look at this side. This side, the market was acting as a support. It supported, and until we broke and we came back forward for a retest and further pushes to the downside. And same thing applies over here. We had a support, and now we finally broke. So this might be a retest, a possible retest, to be looking forward, to be looking for further continuations to the downside, guys. This is just a weekly time frame, guys. You need to speak with your charts, guys. Make your charts speak with them. Tell them what you are seeing. You need to speak with your chart. You need to fall in love with your charts, guys. Make your charts your brother, your sister. Fall in love with them, guys. Fall in love with your charts. Whenever your friends are going out for partying or what, stick with your PC, stick with your phone, and analyze those charts. Trust me, guys, it gets better by time. It gets better by time. So currently, I'm on a weekly time frame. We haven't even dived deeper in the market, you see, but already we are having what? We are having some possibilities, right? We are seeing some possibilities of what? Of selling opportunities, even though we haven't even dived deeper into the market. By just looking at the outer structure, we can clearly see that we might be looking for what? We might be looking for further pushes to the downside. We might be looking for further pushes to the downside, guys. Further pushes to the downside by just looking at the outer structure. So now we're gonna go into what? Into the inner structure of the market and see what the market has for us in store. But right now we can clearly see that we are still in a what? In a bearish market. In a bearish market on stocks, guys. Not on stocks, but on indexes. German 30 is an index. So yeah, we are still in a bearish market, right? Let's continue with the analysis. Let's put our trend lines over here. You can see that this is a downtrending resisting trend line, right? It is acting as a resistance, right? We need to clone this and make a twin sister of this. The reason why we need to clone, okay, on my phone I do not have the clone button that I have on what? On my trading view. So what I need to do is I need to come on the side and make it to be exactly the same, right? So I'm doing this to increase my what? My accuracy. This increases what? Your accuracy, guys, right? Okay, so now we can clearly see that the market is still in a what? In a bearish market by simply looking at what? At a outer structure of the market. So right now let's dive in deep into the market and see what the market has for us in store. Should I remove this? Okay, let me remove this for now. Let me remove it for now. Now let's go into our daily chart. Right, now we are on our daily chart. On our daily chart, I don't know what's happening now. So now guys, I'm on my daily chart, right? So on my daily chart, I can see that we are still in a what? In a bearish market, right? But however, now I just quickly want to focus on this part of the market, because I like to use this current market to what? To possibly predict the possible future price movements, right? So let's focus on this one. But before I do that, let me just put my horizontal rays, right? Fortunately on this one I do not have a horizontal ray. I only have a horizontal ray. I only have a horizontal line. There's a difference between a horizontal ray and a horizontal line. So I'm having a horizontal line in this case, right? So let me just go to my 4-hourly chart. I want to see something real quick. Okay, so right now I'm on my 4-hourly chart, right? I can see that we are in a what? In an overall bullish market. We are in an overall bullish market, right? So to increase my accuracy, I need to make a twin sister of this one and put it around about T, right? Okay, let me try and extend this one up to this far. Okay, perfect. So right now I can see that we are in an overall bullish market, right? But however, let's dive in deep and see what the 1-hour chart has for us in store. So as we go to our 1-hour chart, we can clearly see that we can again establish another trend inside this overall bullish market, right? And Unfortunately, we don't have the clone button, but however, we need to make an identical uptrending resistance trend line, right? Yes, so this is it. So right now we can see that we are now having we are having a bullish market inside this mini bullish market. This one, I'm talking about this one. We are having this bullish market inside this big bullish market, right? Which in turn is inside inside this overall bearish market, right? These are trends inside the trends. Let's go to our 1 hour time frame again. So right here we can see that the market has been making a series of higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. We broke this structure over here and we came back for a retest, and now we've created a new higher high over there, right? Okay, so now let's go into our 30 minutes chart and look for possible entries, right? So since we have marked this is our previous this is our previous higher low, right? So should the market cross below this zone over here, it will be it will be a confirmed break of structure, meaning that we will be looking for now for possible reversals in the market, meaning that now the market will be looking for for sales now, for sales, and all the sales, we're gonna hold them up to this far, up to this far. So should the market do something like this, it will be breaking this structure of this overall bullish market, right? This small bullish market over here. So should it cross below this zone over here at 12,617, it will be a confirmed break of structure, and you're going to expect a retest and a further push to the downside, right? Further push to the downside. But however, should the market fail to do so, we will see that the market wants to push to the upper side to gain more momentum and give us another touch on our trend line, and before giving us further continuations to the downside. Because this year, guys, trust me, all indexes are going to drop for the rest of this year, because we are currently in a recession. So every index is going to drop this year. It is going to drop. We'll be looking for further pushes to the downside on our indexes. Maybe this might be a potential final target price on all indexes, since we are approaching recession, if we are not currently in a recession, right? So yeah, guys, let me just quickly explain it again. Let me go to my daily chart. Okay, on my daily chart, we can possibly see that we are still in an overall bearish market, right? The market is making a series of lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs, lower lows, and now we might be doing what? We might be going for another lower high, right? But however, remember the zone that we drew on our first minute of the video, right? We were having this as a highly sensitive area. So the market might be giving us a retest over here and a further push to the downside, right? So let's go into our 1 hour time frame now. So on our daily chart, we established this small correction over here. Remember that the impulsive move in this overall bearish market is your sales, and your correction is your buys. So now we want to focus on this correction, right? On this part of the market, this correction. So now let's dive in deep and see what this correction has for us in store. So as we dive in deep into our 4-hourly charts, we can clearly see that this correction is indeed in a bullish market, meaning that buys are in the form of a correction in an overall bearish market, right? So now let's dive in deep into this correction. The very same correction we established another bullish market, right? This bullish market over here. This bullish market over here. The market has been making a series of higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. And now we are now looking for for possible entries. So what are our entry triggers or our entry edges? We're going to enter the market should the market cross below this blue zone over here, which is currently acting as a support, and turn it into a resistance. That is the only time whereby I will be looking forward for selling opportunities on German 30. But for now, since we are still above this support over here, we are looking for bullish momentum on German 30. And remember, there is a possibility for another touch on this on this downtrending resistance that we are having on our weekly time frame. This is a very strong downtrending resistance, because it is at a larger time frame. The higher the time frame, the higher the stronger the confirmation, right? So the market might want to push further to the upper side and gain more momentum forward before pushing to the downside, right? I hope you guys are still with me, and I hope and pray that you picked up a thing or two in this analysis. Yeah guys, this is FX Coach, your mentor, and I am signing out. Thank you.